was Monday back at work in pretty tough shape. We had a real wild weekend up at the lake. And for all that fun I knew I'd have to pay. And now I can't wait for Saturday. But it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe it, there's 2 more days till this day's done, till I can have a little fun. Now Tuesdays always seem about 3 days long, with lack of motivation coming on strong. Because the week ahead still looks like an uphill climb, and TGIF is too far down the line. But when Wednesday's done, I know it's all downhill. Cause there's 3 days down and 2 more days to kill. And it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe it, there's 2 more days when this day's done until I can have a little fun. Yeah, it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe it, there's 2 more days till this day's done until I can have a little fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
I lie awake in bed at night and let a love song hold me tight. I hold my pillow to my heart, and when it gets to the tender part, the radio is never far away, keeps me company every night and day. That's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. I hear the song that I love best, DJ's playing my request, spinning all my favorite songs. They keep me smiling all day long. There's music everywhere I go, 'cause everywhere I go there's a radio. That's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio.
Her name is Jolie. That is Jolie's Music on Facebook. If you want to check her out, give her a like and a follow. She's a great artist from Canada, and we're starting us a show tonight with George Snyder and a great tune called Hump Day. Welcome to a Hump Day Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And I've got a 3-hour live show for you tonight, playing the best in new indie country music and a couple of great radio interviews in the program tonight. My good friend Kyle Antone will join me in hour number 1. He's back for a second radio interview tonight. And then Emma Grace Glover in hour number 2. It will be her first time on the program. I look forward to speaking with them and getting to hear those stories behind the songs and lots of great country music on the radio tonight. Glad to have you guys tuned in. Thanks for joining. You can catch me live on TikTok right now at Tim Kelly on Air. I'm also live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm on Facebook Live as well. And a big shout out to all of the radio stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com, KDubRadio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com in Texas, NBRNonline.com in Nashville, 89.9 KIC.com, that is Kick Country in Montreal, Canada, and The Music Room in the UK. You can also stream the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming services like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your music. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to New Country's Best. Making his debut tonight on the show is Brandon Jordan. That is Brandon Jordan on social media. This is called Be a Better Man on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Was a little house on the edge of town, ready to settle down, this stay home kind of gal. I'm a drifter with a gypsy soul, I can't slow down, not ready to get old. And then came those kids with their little grins, she changed her name again. And I'm married now, settled down in a little house, not too far from the edge of town. And it's go to work, come home again, be a dad, be her best friend. Even though this wasn't my plan, I'm doing the best that I can. Be a better man. Kept her longer. He never would have gave me the chance to be married now, settled down in a little house, not too far from the edge of town. To go to work, come home again, be a dad, be her best friend. Even though this wasn't my plan, I'm doing the best that I can to be a better man.
brand new sound.
Turn that dial up, let the good vibes drown.
All those same old songs, we're letting them go.
Fresh tracks rolling on the Tim Kelly Show.
It's Indie Wednesday.
Sing it out loud.
New indie country.
Stand up proud.
Heartland stories you ain't heard yet. Tim Kelly's got the best you'll get.
It's Indie Wednesday. Come on, come on.
New indie country all night long. Tim Kelly's playing what you need today. The Tim Kelly Show.
Indie Wednesday. Small town stages to the big wide sky.
First time spinning, give them all a try.
One listen and you wanna hit replay. Tim's got the future on your airwaves.
It's Indie Wednesday.
Sing it out.
I don't know where I'm gonna go. Things with us just haven't been the same. We don't love each other anymore, and I've had all the hurt I can stand. I remember the day that I met you. Never knew it would turn out this way. The fire in us is grown cold, and I can't believe what I'm saying. So I'll just tell you how I loved you the best that I knew how. And I barely survived it. I've had all that I could take. My heart is dying, but I gotta keep living. My heart is dying, but I gotta keep living.
That is the latest single out to radio for Jen Ford. It is Jenn, Jen Ford on social media. That is called I Gotta Keep Living, and I totally agree with that song because I want to do another show like tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central. It's called Triple Play Thursday, where every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played, and I will be live on New Music Friday night at 7 o'clock Central Time as well. You can check out everything on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and if you love Branson, there is a 30-minute movie playing right behind my head right now on TikTok Live and on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio of all the cool stuff to do when you come and visit the live show capital of the world. And by the way, I want to wish Jen Ford a belated happy birthday. She just celebrated a birthday a day or two ago, so you got to keep living. You got to have more birthdays, right? Corey Lane is making his radio debut tonight on the program. Corey is C-O-R-E-Y. Lane is L-A-Y-N. Corey Lane, and the title track to his latest project is called Hollerwood. Here it is right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
You won't find actors, we got tractors, and Oscar's the name of the dog. In Hollerwood, no Emmys, just Hemis, and no problem with smog. In Hollerwood, no names on the Walk of Fame, but I'll stay here just the same. From the porch swing, we got plenty of stars. The boys round here don't need bodyguards. The only red carpet is the rug at Mama's house. They don't give awards for 9 to 5. Me and my girl play the role of our lives. We ain't rich and famous, but we never had it so good in Hollerwood. Yeah, we call them like we see them. We don't need them. Fake smiles and plastic boobs. In Hollerwood, we're God-fearing, child-rearing. We live by the golden rule. In Hollerwood, you can keep your la-la land, 'cause they just can't understand. And from the porch swing, we got plenty of stars. The boys round here don't need bodyguards. The only red carpet is the rug at Mama's house. They don't give awards for 9 to 5. But me and my girl play the role of our lives. We ain't rich and famous, but we never had it so good in Hollerwood. No beacon lights, just neon nights, and folks living right. They don't give awards for 9 to 5. Me and my girl play the role of our lives. We ain't rich and famous, but we never had it so good in Hollerwood. In Hollerwood. Yeah.
This hour of the Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Margin Promo. Click their logo on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and visit their Facebook page at Margin Promo.
I spent Saturday night just raising all kind of hell. What to say that I did, I can't remember. remember too well. But I must have had a ball, 'cause I spent my whole week's pay. Lord, I can't save a dime for working overtime, living my life away. The high cost of a low living ain't never gonna slow me down. The high cost of a low living keeps me wondering, am I lost or found? The high cost of a low living is getting higher every day. The high cost of a low living, I'm gonna pay it on the judgment day. Well, I woke this morning feeling strange in a stranger's bed, with a sound like a 9-pound hammer swinging in my head. When I made it to work, I heard the boss man say, son, you're 2 hours late. You better get straighter. I'll be sending you on your way. The high cost of a low living ain't never gonna slow me down. The high cost of a low living keeps me wondering, am I lost or found? The high cost of a low living, it's getting higher every day. The high cost of a low living, I'm gonna pay it on the judgment day. With time on my side and my pockets all full of cash, I'm taking life for a ride, but somehow it don't ever last. The high cost of a low living ain't never gonna slow me down. The high cost of a low living keeps me wondering, am I lost or found? The high cost of a low living is getting higher every day. The high cost of a low living, I'm gonna pay it on the judgment day.
Oh my goodness, are we having a good time tonight on this Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show? Randy C. Moore right there. It is Moore. Randy C. Moore, he is from Texas, and that is his latest single out to radio, High Cost of Low Living. Man, the high cost of living's getting me, I tell you what. And we're going to have to lower that, that is for sure, if this keeps up. We're having a good time, though, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to New Country's Best. Hope you can get somebody in here to join us. If you can, that'd be awesome. Everybody is sharing the live over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air, and I thank you for that. And we're also broadcasting live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. You can watch that 30-minute movie playing behind me right there, and we're also live on Facebook as well. Hello to everybody out there in Radio Land. This next artist is making his radio debut tonight on Indie Wednesday, and I just booked an interview with him that's going to air in October, a little bit later on in the fall. You can check out the full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. His name is Kip Aber. It is Kipaber. Kip Aber. This is called Shadows of Us on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Alone and way too late to call. Street lights drag me by the shoulders, throwing frames against the walls. I'm tired, but I can feel you in the air. Every shadow starts to move, like it knows I left you there. The windows catch my face and give me yours instead. I keep walking toward a room I don't wanna sleep in yet. You're on every wall tonight, in the back between the light, bleeding out my soul, and shadows on the walls. Every step I take alone shows me what I left back home, and I don't know where you are, but you're closer than my own. This whole street keeps playing back everything I lost with you. Long walk to a bed that isn't mine, keys cold in my pocket, and your name stuck in my mind. Checking, but I still feel far away. Every doorway looks familiar, then it changes when I blink. The city won't stay still, keeps cutting into seams. You're laughing in a kitchen, you're turning back to me. You're on every wall tonight, in the black between the light, bleeding out my soul, and shadows on the wall. Every step I take alone shows me what I left back home, and I don't know where you are, but you're closer than my own. This whole street keeps playing back everything I lost with you. I pass a closed up bar, a payphone with no tone, no window full of faces, none of them my own. I almost hear you say you should have stayed somehow, then the headlights wash you out, and I'm still walking now. You're on every wall tonight, in the black between the light, bleeding out my soul, and shadows on the wall. Every step I take alone shows me what I left back home, and I don't know where you are, but you're closer than my own. This whole street keeps playing back everything I lost with you.
Summertime in Branson, Missouri. This is the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, your summertime station for new country's best, for new country's best. KICR, Indie Country Radio, the Tim Kelly Show, Branson,
KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is new Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music tonight, and I've got some great radio interviews in the program. You get to hear the story behind the next 3 songs that I'm going to play tonight with my good friend Kyle Antone back for our second interview. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, brother. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Thanks for doing the program again. It's really cool to catch up with somebody that I've not talked to not too long ago and see how things are going with you now.
Well, I am super excited to be back with you. I have always enjoyed listening to your show, and to be back as another guest is a great honor.
Well, thank you so much. And we've got a new song that we're going to debut for the folks tonight on the program that they haven't heard from you, so I'm looking forward to that, too. And we'll talk about all those songs here in just a little bit. We'll get some of them played over the air. But tell us what's been going on with you. You've been in music for a while now, over 38 years of experience. I bet you you have played a show or two. I know you got quite a few going on this year.
Yeah, I sure have. I have enjoyed the last year. I'm shooting for 125 shows this year, and I'm at 81 as of this month. So
There you
I
go.
think we're going to hit it, be the most I've ever played in 1 year. But yeah, I've enjoyed music all my life. I started playing when I was 14. My dad gave me my first guitar and showed me where to put my fingers on the strings through a little book he gave me, and it was off to the races from there.
That is awesome.
But yeah, but I since I've talked to you last, I've signed with GAC Records of Nashville, Leon Everett's label, and I'm working on my first album. I'll have it out, Lord willing, by November. And so a lot of good, exciting things happening with that.
That is awesome. Congratulations, man. I've had Leon Leverett on this program a long time ago. He was working with another publicist down in Texas that hooked me up with him and our buddy Sammy Sadler, too. They were on the same program, so that was awesome. And, yeah, Leon's a good guy. Makes some good traditional country music, too. That guy does.
He sure does. He had many hits from the day, and a matter of fact, he told me not too long ago he wanted me to consider singing one of his songs with him and putting it out. So I'm excited about that opportunity.
Man, what an honor there.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
It sure is.
And, you know, when you get with people like that and have people in your corner that can help to further your career, isn't that a really neat thing, you know, helping you make you sound good, giving you ideas and tips on how to do things. And, you know, and now you're a seasoned veteran, though, with 38 years of experience yourself.
Well, I've done a few, but really got serious about it 3 years ago when I really gave all in to doing the music thing. And but yeah, it is good to have those guys that have all that wisdom behind them that they can kind of point you in the direction you need to go or don't need to go.
Right.
And so yeah, I've enjoyed getting to get to know him personally and also getting to glean off of his life.
Absolutely. And now you can do it and pass it on to others. You were telling me that you were the one that hooked me up with a young lady that I have yet to interview, but I look forward to it. Her name is Shiloh Woods, and boy, I've been loving her music, and she sent me some really cool merch. I wore it on the show last Friday night, the shirt that she sent me, and she sent me a koozie and some other cool stuff. So thank you for that. You'll be a great mentor to that young lady, I guarantee you.
Well, thank you very much for taking her in. She is a fine young lady. Her mom and dad are great folks. We got to know them. I was doing a open mic down in her town not too long ago and ran across them and just fast friends as soon as we started talking. Wow. And she is very talented. She's got a good future ahead of her.
Yep. I got to watch what I say on the radio all the time because somebody's always recording it. So I'm doing an intro to one of her songs, and she's recorded it on TikTok while they're in the car and they're driving down the road, and she's just singing along to the song as it's playing and everything. That it was so cool, and she's just tearing it up on social media right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, she knows how to work that social media. That's one of the things I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm of the older generation that is having to learn all this stuff. So we're figuring it out.
Well, it says that your solo performances are intimate. They're soulful shows that showcase your voice and your songwriting, and they're always in high demand. And so that's why you're getting 120 plus shows this year, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I am blessed by that.
Yep. And so tell us about that songwriting skill. You know, I've got the KICR Songwriter Showcase for demos, and I also have this other program called the Demo Listen Derby. So if you ever get writer's block, there's that. You can pick one of those maybe and record it. And boy, those songwriters would absolutely love if you cut one of theirs. But tell us about doing your own thing in songwriting in your kind of style. Are you more lyric-based, or do you have to hear the hook first, or what?
Well, I tell you, all of my songs that I've written thus far have all been out of my experiences in life. And so that's kind of the motivation behind this is the seasons I've been in my life and the people I've met and the stories I've heard and things I've experienced. But I have found, believe it or not, most of my songs are coming at night when I'm asleep. And I wake up in the middle of the night with the tune and the lyrics already starting in my head. And there's been many a night I've gotten up and gone in the kitchen and took my phone and sang into my phone in the voice recorder so that I could wake up the next morning and continue on with what I thought was.
Right.
But but all my songs are personal up to this point, and I've really been able to identify with those out of experiences from my life.
Right. And I've asked that question many times, you know, hey, do you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and have to write that down, finish it right then? And, you know, I've been told all kinds of different things. You know, some of the best songs are done in less than an hour, and then some of the artists are like, no, that's not me. I gotta take a little more time than that, you know, to put something together. But that's pretty awesome, you know. And creative minds don't get a whole lot of sleep anyway, do they?
They do not. I've struggled with PTSD all my years in law enforcement, EMS, and sleep has always escaped me. So this helps to do something with that insomnia that I deal with sometimes.
Yep, absolutely. Well, you said a lot of the songs that you write are stories of your life. For the folks that didn't hear our first interview a few months ago, tell us about that life. Tell us about Kyle Antone and where you grew up and how you got into this country music thing.
Well, I'm born and raised in South Carolina. And as I mentioned earlier, my dad gave me my first guitar at 14. I was singing before that. My mom used to have an 8-track recording, if you remember 8-tracks.
Yeah, I do.
I know you do. But my mom had an 8-track recording of me singing Rhinestone Cowboy when I was about 3 years old.
Oh, man.
And so country music has always been a part of my life. But when Dad gave me that guitar and I started playing, I got a lot of recognition in my hometown of Pickens, South Carolina, and started playing at festivals and different things around town, and it really took off. And so at 16, I had a guy from Nashville that was in town, and he heard me sing and wanted to take me to Nashville and see what we could do with it. And my mother said, no way. He's going to finish high school. He's not going to chase music right now. He can do that after he graduates. Well, as the story goes, a lot of people, I got my driver's license, and I got a girlfriend, and music kind of went to the back burner. And I married that girlfriend, and we started a family, and I started working, and music just really didn't play a very important part in my life. I'd sit around the house and play my guitar, but nothing out anywhere to speak of. And so I spent all my years working law enforcement and EMS. That's what I've been, a public servant for many years. Wow. I also have been a pastor for 28 years. I still currently pastor 2 churches as well as work as a paramedic. But about 3 years ago, I told my wife I wanted to go to an open mic in town and see how that would feel to sing in front of people like that again. And when I did, people started calling. I started getting emails. People want me to come do shows at their restaurants and at their bars and at their parties and all over the place. And it has taken off from there. In the last 3 years, it just keeps growing each year. Wow. Yeah, so it's been a surprise to me, to be honest with you. I figured my opportunity for doing this was gone because I didn't pursue it when I was younger. But it seems like that door's opened up again for me, and so I'm gonna go as far as it'll take me.
That is awesome, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of music. It all started with a song called Rhinestone Cowboy by the late Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell's great. He had a theater here in Branson for a number of years, and I grew up to listening to that kind of country music too, and I was in the 8-track era. So my first 8-track, though, was like the Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams, and then Fleetwood Mac Rumors. I was kind of like into those genres of music, and then that 80s music. I love that decade of music. But the 90s country came along, and that's what converted me into country radio. And then the independents just kept coming, and they're like, hey, I love your show. Would you play me? Would you play me? And that just kind of took off. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 14 years or so.
Man, well, thank you for doing that for independents, because, you know, it's difficult to get into this business, and you give independents a chance they probably would not have any otherwise. So thank you for what you've done.
Well, you are very welcome, my friend. And I want to say this, too, about the impact that you've made with your career and that you're still making. You know, in law enforcement, a lot of young people growing up, they want to be a police officer. They want to be a nurse. They want to be a doctor. They want to be a paramedic. You're doing those things, you know, and you're getting to live out what you love to do on the side as well. Man, that's the best of both worlds. And now you did marry that girl that is supporting you and helping you further your career in country music too.
Yes, sir. My wife is supporting me 100%. As I mentioned to you as we were talking earlier, she's my chauffeur right now. I just had ankle reconstruction surgery, and for the last month and a half, she has been my driver to every one of my shows, helped log my equipment in, set my guitars up. She's been such a trooper. So I couldn't do it without her support.
Well, that is awesome. Now, you also have a few members in your band. I'm looking at Eric Bryant, who also does vocals and lead guitar, Keller Lawrence on the drums. So the Stormfront Band, it's called.
Well, that band is called the Open Range Band. I have two bands that I'm a part of.
Okay.
One is a little trio acoustic. That's Eric and Keller.
Okay, I got you.
We met up at an open mic. That first one I went to, me and Eric met up, and we got together and just started playing some music together at his house. And then we decided, hey, let's try playing out in places. And so we've been together now for 3 years. And then 1 year ago, excuse me, I got invited to play at a festival here close to my town, and they wanted a full band. And so I put together a full band, and that's the Stormfront Band. That's a completely different group.
That's what I'm looking at now. Okay.
Yeah, yep. And those guys, the reason we call it the Stormfront Band is because every time we get together to practice, it would rain. And then here lately, every time we do a show, it rains. Yep. And so we were trying to come up with a band name, and somebody said, we need to be called Stormfront Band. That's all we can seem to muster up.
Man, I love that. I ask that a lot. How did you come up with the name of the band? That is perfect, because that sounds like my vacation that I took last May. It rained the first 5 days that I was on vacation, and I didn't get to do near the stuff I planned. So.
Oh yeah.
But,
well, we played a big festival this the week before the 4th of July, and we were supposed to play for 2 hours, and we wound up getting rained out at the end. I mean, it come down a storm, lightning popping all around us,
wow.
And we had to rush off the stage. And somebody mentioned the fact that we're the right name.
There you go. Absolutely. A lot of great members in that band, too. I'll give them a shout-out for you. We got Charles Maccabee is on the lead guitar. Alex Morrison, he's keyboards and harmony vocals. We got Shane Smith on the bass and harmony vocals. We got Jody Woods on the fiddle and Brian Yeba on the drums. So sound like a good group of guys. They look pretty decent, too.
Yes, sir. They're a good group of guys.
That's awesome. It's great to get together with your buddies, isn't it? And to get out to go play shows and really resonate with the folks, and you get to hear their stories too, don't you? In these meet and greets, or if they get a VIP pass or something like that, huh?
Yep, that's right. That's exactly right. And those guys are great guys. Alex just received his doctorate. He is a local youth pastor at his church, and he went through seminary and got his doctorate. So we call him Dr. Morrison now. But yeah, he's a blessing. All the guys are a blessing to us.
That's awesome. Well, you got some great music too, my friend. And so tell us about this first song. We'll play it. It's called "Drink Some More," your current single that's really doing well on radio.
Yes, it is. Drink Some More is my first single to be released on the Cashbox magazine. It come out, the charts, I think, just came out the other day, and I'm number 88 debuting on that chart. But I wrote this song after one of my coworkers at the place where I work at a college texted me late at night and said that she needed me to pray for her and her husband that had just had a big argument. They'd been drinking, and he had walked out, and she said, I'm worried, and would you please pray? And so I prayed, and then a few minutes later, this song came to my mind, and so I wrote Drink Some More. Funny part about this story is I told her after the next week when I saw her at work, I said, you inspired me to write a song. She said, I did. How? I said, when you texted me the other night. She said, I texted you the other night? I said, yes, ma'am, you did. She never even remembered it.
Wow.
But I did, and I wrote a song. So,
isn't that something?
Yes, it's called Drink Some More.
That is awesome. I bet she loves it every time she hears it.
Yeah, she does. She sure does.
That's awesome. Well, the rest of the world is going to as well. We're putting you out on 14 radio stations around the world tonight, and they love this country music, and they love your brand of country music, too. You were actually turned on to me by another songwriter in my showcase, Ron Jenkins, who I've played on this program several times in the past, too. He's a great songwriter. Yep.
Yes, sir. Ron lives down next to the coast of South Carolina, and he is a good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
We collaborated together on A Glance and wound up writing that song together,
Yep.
which was one of the first ones they ever put out.
That's the first song I ever heard from you, and I'm like, man, this
Yes,
guy's
sir.
pretty. This
Yes,
guy's
sir.
pretty good, and you got a unique name. Kyle is Kile. We'll talk about that later too, and everything. But you not only stand out, but you're outstanding. How about that, brother?
Thank you, brother. I'm honored you say that.
You're welcome. Hey, when we play Drink Some More, we're going to come back and talk about another powerful song. This song's got quite a story to it. A couple that were married for 64 years, I believe. So we'll talk about that one. And then your brand new single that I haven't played yet, we'll play for the third one. It's called Holding My Baby Tight. We've got Kyle Antone with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Ever since you left me, I've been drinking alone, trying to drown the memory of all that I did wrong. The words I spoke in anger, the tears I made you cry, fade like yesterday as this whiskey slowly numbs my mind. But I know tomorrow I'll remember again all the things I did. Pain comes rolling in, the tears I'll cry, 'cause I know that I'm the one who hurt you so. Passion wasn't worth this pain, and I'll never be the same since you walked out that door. So tonight I'll just sit here and drink some more. I did, pain comes rolling in, the tears I'll cry, 'cause I know that I'm the one who hurt you so. The passion wasn't worth this pain, and I'll never be the same since you walked out that door. So tonight I'll just sit here and drink some more. Tonight I'll sit here and drink some more.
His name is Kyle Antone. That is called Drink Some More. And as we said, that song is doing quite well on radio. And how about that co-worker helping you write that?
That's exactly right. It's got that old country sound with the steel guitar and all that. People love it. Matter of fact, when I first put it out, somebody said, that sounds like a Merle Haggard song.
Yep.
I said, well, that's a great honor to say that. If I could get that kind of compliment, I'm take that every day long.
Yep, absolutely. You know, and as I was talking about earlier, you know, when you do what you do for a living, you know, you've been in law enforcement, you're currently an EMT, you see people at some of their worst times in lives, and they really have some trauma and other things going on. But wouldn't you agree, aside from that music helps all of that too? Isn't it amazing what a song can do in 4 or 5 minutes?
It sure is. Matter of fact, I've used music singing to people in the back of the ambulance to help
Yeah, I
calm them
remember you
down
telling me that.
Yep. So it's a great tool.
Yep, that is awesome. And I've had artists that are taking music therapy classes in college and all that kind of stuff, and they too work at some of these younger ladies and guys work as nurses and that kind of thing too, and you know, or they may be in even further in it and going to medical school. I just had the mom of an artist that I play here not too long ago just got her RN, and she is super excited. She's worked at that facility for a long time, but now gets to do it as a registered nurse. But I love
That's
people that love helping other people, because that's what this show is all about, is helping you guys get on the radio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I enjoy that as well. People that have hearts that are big and willing to give.
Oh, I love it. Now, tell us about this next song, I'll Be There Soon, because it's such a powerful story about a married couple that I think were married 64 years. Is that right?
That's exactly right. This couple was married for 64 years, and their son and daughter-in-law are in one of the churches that I pastor. And the mother went to have some arteries cleared out in her legs. She was having some circulation problem. Some of the plaque broke loose, went to her brain, and she had a stroke. And the doctors could not help her. And so she slowly died over about a week period. And her son invited me to come up to the hospice house and to pray with her and her husband. And that's how I met them. And they told me all about their story. And she could still conversate with people, but her condition was deteriorating. And so so they told me about, how they used to see each other when they were little kids, and one would ride a school bus past the other one's house while they were playing out in the yard. It was just a precious story of a long time love for one another. And so the day that she passed away, I was there with the family, and the father said, her husband said, "It won't be long and I'll be with her." Only the Lord would know that 2 nights later, just before her funeral was to be held, he would get up in the middle of the night, lose his balance, fall, hit his head on the corner of his bed. He had a brain bleed, went into the same hospice house in the same room, and died a couple of days later.
Wow.
So they held her body until his was prepared, and then we did their funerals together. Well, when I heard he died, it just shook me because he said it won't be long and I'll be with her, and I don't even think he realized how quickly he would be with her.
Yeah.
But I woke up in the middle of the night with this song on my brain, and within 30, 45 minutes it was done. And it's the story of a husband talking to a wife who's dying, telling her, we've had a great life together. You're going on to be with the Lord. It won't be long and I'll be with you, and then we'll enjoy eternity together. And so they inspired this song. I wound up writing it out on a piece of notebook paper, and I wound up signing that and giving it to their son. And I said, in case this song ever becomes something, you will have the original lyrics that I wrote out for this song that was dedicated to your parents. And man, you talking about squalling, he and I both squalled over that.
Yeah.
And so he said, I'm putting this in my safe with all my other precious things that I have. And so it was a great honor to have him feel that way about it. But I sang this song at their funeral. Was not a dry eye in the house.
Oh, I can imagine. I'll tell you what, there's probably folks tearing up right now hearing this. And I'll tell you what, that is an amazing story. You're doing God's work, of course, and God's will every time you get on the pulpit as being a pastor, but you're also doing it in this world of music that, you're using your God-given talent to put these songs out to the world, and it is definitely resonating with people, that's for sure.
It is a mission field, and I'm enjoying the opportunity that God's given me.
Absolutely. Well, you're the real deal, man, and I appreciate you being on the program again tonight. It's been great to catch up with you. This brand new song that we're going to play for the third one and kick off the top of the next hour, I have not played yet. Tell us about Holding My Baby Tight.
Well, this is about me coming home to my wife, because she is always excited when I come home. Even after all these years of being married, I look forward to coming home, and she looks forward to me getting there. And we dance in our living room. We dance in our kitchen when we're listening to music, and it's just a love affair that we have with one another. And so I wrote this song for her, and it's a song about just enjoying each other. So and it's the first fast song I wrote. She kept telling me, she kept saying, you need to write a fast song, because all my songs are slow. And she said, you need to write a fast song. I said, baby, I'm trying to write a fast song. It just ain't as easy as you would think it would be. And so one night this came to my mind, and so again, very quickly, this song was done, and I said, listen to this, I wrote a fast song, and she loved it. She said, I think that's going to be a hit. So I hope it is. It'll be released here before long, and you'll be the first one today to play it on any of the radio stations. So I'm excited to have that opportunity with you.
It is quite an honor, my friend. And, that is another question that I ask. What's your, favorite songs to write? Maybe a ballad or a fast song or whatever. And I love a great ballad in the world of country music, and you make some great ones. But, you get something for everybody out there. And that's what it said in your bio, too. In the shows that you do, they're in high demand because everybody gets a little something. And, make them want to get out on the dance floor and two-step. Now, I know you've had some surgery on your leg, so you're not that back to dancing just quite yet. I bet you can't wait to cut loose to this song with her. Huh?
Oh, I can't wait. You know, I sat in a wheelchair for the first month doing shows. I only canceled one show, and that was the day after my surgery, and I was on narcotics. And I figured that might not be the best show to have.
Yeah.
Or it could have been a really interesting show, depending on how those drugs work. But I've not canceled anything else. So for the first month, I've been sitting in a wheelchair playing with the band and not canceling anything. And it's been so hard because I'm a mover.
Yeah.
I feel the music as I'm playing it. And to be able to sit in that chair, I've had that chair rocking back and forth a time or two, getting excited. So, yes, I'll be glad to get on my 2 feet and start dancing again.
Man, you are a trooper to get out there in front of the folks and to put yourself out there. But, you know, they're loving it, I guarantee you. And they're loving hearing these stories behind the songs like we're telling in the interview tonight. So, man, you are doing exactly what you need to be doing. Thank you for being here again tonight, brother.
Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you and your radio station.
Oh, thank you. You are welcome. Where can we find Kyle Antone on social media? I've been looking at your website and all that, but I'll let you tell it.
Yes, KyleAntoneMusic.com, and it's spelled Kile. You mentioned that earlier. There was my mom spelled Kyle that way because there was a Kyle on a soap opera when I was born that spelled it with an I, and she liked that. So KyleAntoneMusic.com is my website. You can also find me on all of the social medias. I'm on Spotify and Pandora and iHeart and all that stuff. And so my music's all over the place.
That's awesome.
I'd love for folks to listen to it, follow me, like the songs, let you radio stations know you like it, and have them play it. I would greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for telling us about the days of your life tonight, all right?
Yes, sir.
This has been a blast, man. Thank you for doing it again. And after the program's over, it'll end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. It'll be our second radio interview, so you'll have 2 of them in there.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for having me.
You are welcome. We're going to play I'll Be There Soon, and then Holding My Baby Tight from Kyle Antone right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
As the Carolina sunset filled that western auburn sky, I knew the end was coming soon. After all our years together, it was time to say goodbye. But baby, no, I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon to walk with you side by side. I'll be there soon. In that land where there's no night, a place where there's no sorrow, no more tears to dim the eyes, a place where there's no more goodbyes. I'll be there soon. Built a life and raised a family when our 2 lives became one. We've had a great time round in the sun. On that spring day we made a promise to be together to the end. We've lived as lovers and as friends. I'll be there soon. Now you've reached the other side. I'll be there soon. Where God's Son is our life. We'll enjoy no more sorrows as we walk side by side. And we will say no more goodbyes. I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I've been gone since the break of dawn, working hard all day long. Can't wait to get home tonight, kissing my baby and holding her tight. Been dreaming about us all day long, dancing to our favorite song. As the radio plays our tune, I'll spin her around our living room. Ain't nothing like a Friday night, underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight. As I come through her old screen door, I damn near hit the floor. She's standing there in that faded dress. She knows the one I love the best. Then she looks into my eyes and says to my surprise, been missing you all day long. I'm so glad you're finally home. Ain't nothing like a Friday night, underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight. There's no place I'd rather be than here with her next to me, dancing to our favorite song and holding her all night long. Ain't nothing like a Friday night, underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby. Ain't nothing like a Friday night, underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight.
Brand new music from Kyle Antone for the third one right there, Holding My Baby Tight, and that is making its debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. Great song, Kyle. That is fantastic, and thank you for being on the program again. This is our second radio interview, so after the live show is over in a couple of hours, this will go into the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That is at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and you can go back and listen to the previous interviews from tonight. And if you want to check out the other interviews, you can do that as well. There's a little search down there, and you can type in somebody's name like William Lee Golden from the Oak Ridge Boys. I've interviewed him and a bunch of great artists. T.G. Shepard, his wife Kelly Lang, they've all been on the program, and all fantastic people. I love interviewing the artists, that is for sure. I'm going to do it again in hour number 2, which is getting ready to kick off right now. Emma Grace Glover is going to join me on the program, so you want to stick around for her. She is fantastic and got some great stories and some great songs to tell as well. Let's kick it off with a buddy of mine by the name of Chad Lodge. He's got a brand new single out to radio. It is called To Make You Mine Again on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
There's a sign on the door that says all is welcome. There's a corner booth that we used to sit alone. Now it's just me wishing you would come, walking in that front door and sit down next to me. But that door closed on us, where my heart was. Now there's sometimes in the dead of night. I feel you moving, but I know you're not there. Even though I wish you were, I wake up and it's still me, alone in this room. That door closed on us, where my heart was. Now there's rust. If I could turn back time, back to when you were mine, I would change everything, everything I could to make you mine again. But that door closed on us, where my heart was. Now there's rust. If I could turn back time, back to when you were mine, I would change everything, everything I could to make you mine again. I would change everything, everything I could to make you mine again.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Matthew Child Music. Check out Matthew Child Music on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at MatthewChildMusic.com.
Grew up in our own little town. Can't remember ever being down. Had a dog that never left me alone. A little sister who tied up the phone. We used to talk about moving to the city. Stars were shining out there. These days we're heading for the middle of nowhere. A big house at the end of the street. That was always where we used to meet. With Brother John and my best friend Ray. Every moment was a sunny day. We used to talk about moving to the city. Like there's something out there. These days we're heading for the middle of nowhere. I don't know what, but something's changed. Honey, I'm still the same. Looking back now, I guess we had it all. Girls in summer and friends in the fall. Yeah, there's times I still think about running wild or just hanging out. We used to talk about moving to the city. Hey, someday I'll be there. These days we're heading for the middle of nowhere. These days we're heading for the middle of nowhere.
is Matthew Child. He's a great singer, great songwriter. That is called Middle of Nowhere. And you can check out his demos on the KICR Songwriter Showcase. And his demos are also playing 24/7 in the Demo Listen Derby, powered by Zeno FM. Download the Zeno FM app and search Demo Listen Derby, and you can hear over 900 demos playing around the clock right now. Actually, that has went over 1,000 demos this last week, so I keep adding more to it. We got guys like Paul Winter over here that has sent me a bunch too, and check him out. He's in the KICR Songwriter Showcase and the Demo Listen Derby as well, and hanging out with us tonight on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Ruth Manning is up next. She's a great artist from north of the border in Canada, and her latest single is called Finding You. I'm sure glad she did with her music on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Looking for just where you were, one who'd make the past into a blur, and turn the future right on its head. I know the second I met you, you'd make my heart skip. I bet you couldn't wait for the new days ahead. Priceless, true treasure, love too big to measure, found by the fortunate few. Going uphill and down again, winding path I thought would never end, a crazy road that led me right to find you. The search was truly worth the find. Now that I am yours and you are mine, walk to the end of the world. If it meant that I'd be by your side, want to be your faithful ride or die, and have you always call me your girl. Priceless, true treasure, love too big to measure, found by the fortunate few. Going uphill and down again, winding path I thought would never end, a crazy road that led me right to finding you. Years have been a journey with many twists and turns. I wouldn't trade a minute for all the memories we've earned. Priceless, true treasure, love too big to measure, found by the fortunate few. Going uphill and down again, winding path I thought would never end, that crazy road that led me right to finding you.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's Country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
They got that Bud Light, Red Stripe, Shiner, Boggy, Miller, Jim Beam, Baker's Mark, Jack, and Tequila. You can sip 'em all the rights. Not shoot 'em any old way you wanna do it. A lot of ways to go, and the old barkeep says, hey y'all, what's it gonna be? We're about to make some poor decisions. We're singing to a 3-chord jukebox composition. Raise 'em up high all night in the neon light tradition. Got a paycheck to kill, pop a top, break a seal, got the work done. Time to make some poor decisions. Bacardi for the girls in the bachelorette party. Whiskey bottom shelf for the boys on the Harleys. Everybody got a good time looking for 'em. The sledgehammer calling in the morning. We're about to make some poor decisions. Singing to a 3-chord jukebox composition. Raise 'em up high all night in the neon light tradition. Got a paycheck to kill, pop a top, break a seal, got the work done. Time to make some poor decisions. Been a messed up weekend, we got one mission and 100 different ways to fix it. We're about to make some poor decisions. Singing to a 3-chord jukebox composition. Raise 'em up high all night in the neon light tradition. Got a paycheck to kill, pop a top, break a seal, got the work done. Time to make some poor decisions. Talking P-O-U-R decisions.
That song is called Poor Decisions. You ever make any of those? It is spelled differently, though. P-O-U-R. There you go. That kind of poor. Poor Decisions. And Nicky James is the artist on that, making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. Go get yourself some Poor Decisions and make a good decision. Stream that all over social media. Rick Reese is up next. He's a great artist from Canada. His first name is R-I-K. It is Rick Reese. His latest single out to radio is called Just Go Nuts. We've already been there tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Yeah, I was born with a spark and a little stubborn streak in a little tiny house where the floorboards creak. Never looked back, not a second look. I read all the rules, but never the book. So you gotta dance like you mean it. You gotta look like you've seen it. Laugh till it hurts in your Sunday best or an old t-shirt. Life is too short for ifs, ands, or buts, so let it all out and just go nuts. I miss hearing that screen door slamming shut, the old back roads and that old Ford truck, bare feet on the lawn in the summer heat, Grandma baking our favorite treats. So you gotta dance like you mean it. You gotta look like you've seen it. Laugh till it hurts in your Sunday best or an old t-shirt. Life is too short for ifs, ands, or buts, to let it all out and just go nuts. So you gotta dance like you mean it. You gotta look like you've seen it. Laugh till it hurts in your Sunday best or an old t-shirt. Life is too short for ifs, ands, or buts. Let it all out and just go nuts. Let it all out and just go nuts. short for if, ands, or buts, and let it all out.
Just go nuts.
Yeah, you gotta go nuts. You gotta go nuts. Oh, you gotta go nuts. Come on and go nuts. Feel good time.
Turn the dial up, let your heart unwind.
Fresh new voices rolling down your way.
We're riding into town on a brand new wave. It's a Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, spinning all the best in new indie country.
Back road bars and big bright dreams. You hear tomorrow stars first, right here with Tim Kelly. Yeah, the
Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, playing all the best in new indie country.
Don't touch that dial.
we're just getting started.
The Tim Kelly Show.
KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews on the program tonight. Emma Grace Glover is with us now. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you are welcome. Thanks for doing the show. I appreciate it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so you're a talented young lady. I've played your music a few times already, but I'm sure looking forward to the stories behind the songs in the interviews. And you come to us from North Carolina.
I do, yes. I come from North Carolina. I'm a North Carolina girl. Go to college right now and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love your. We love your accent. I do.
Oh, thank you.
You bet. And yeah, that's awesome. Your musical journey began, it said, in 2017. You were in Angier, North Carolina, when you joined Ellington Studios.
Yes, sir. I was in 2017, joined Ellington Studios, and did about a year just kind of playing guitar and stuff. I kind of was a shy kid. I'm still kind of quiet, but I was even more quieter then and didn't really get into singing until about a year in. And I joined a traveling band and became the lead singer. It was called South Shake, and we traveled all around North Carolina, like Raleigh area, played at different bars and restaurants and stuff, and it was a really cool experience, and it really got me into my music career.
That is awesome. Well, you're doing quite well with it, and I want to give a big shout out to Kate Ramming from My PR Lab that hooked you up with me, and she's got a great PR firm out of Nashville, and so you're working with some good folks. She works hard to promote her artist. I get emails from her every week almost.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, I have a great PR team. They're incredible.
Yep,
they make sure to get things happening.
You betcha. It says in 2022 you auditioned for Got to Be NC, I guess some kind of talent competition for a North Carolina agricultural star. Is that what that was, or what?
Yes, sir. So it was a competition for North Carolina, and me being a country girl, I really wanted to audition for this, and so I auditioned. I got to go to the first round and got to play and sing some cover songs and met some really cool people, and even though I didn't make it to the next round, I met some people from Nashville and got about an email a couple months later, probably like 6 months later, getting asked if I would love to come to a workshop up in Nashville, and I said absolutely. Wasn't going to turn that down. And so it was at the Electric Jane, had a songwriters round and stuff, and it's where I actually met some of my songwriters that I've written a lot of my original songs with.
That is awesome. Now, when you say country girl, do you mean that you grew up in the country around agriculture, or you're a country girl because of country music?
Well, both, I'd say.
Both? All right.
I've been raised around animals my whole life. I have 2 horses now, sheep, chickens. I'm going to NC State right now for livestock and poultry management.
Okay.
And so I would say both aspects. My country music makes me country, and my lifestyle. So
That's awesome.
I'm country through and through, I'd like to say.
Awesome. I managed some poultry this morning. I had an omelet for breakfast. How about that?
Oh, well, that counts.
That counts, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely, man. We love the egg prices now, don't we? They went crazy here a while back.
Yes, sir. It's good to have chickens, that's for sure.
For sure. And, those are the best ones, too. The Brown Farm fresh eggs. I love that, and we love that kind of lifestyle, too. Now, here in Branson, Missouri, where I'm at, this town is still small. It's only 10,000 population and has that hometown feel, and within the show circuit, and the artists and everything, a lot of people know everybody. So that's really cool. But, there's just a lot of cool stuff to do here. And if you're crafty like my wife and you like to find different knickknacks in little resale shops or things like that, the Dick's Five and Dime down here has been downtown for years. And, man, there's just a lot of cool stuff to do. So if you've never been and maybe get you a performance or two, we'd love to have you.
Oh, I'd love to come. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Little town of 10,000, they call the live show capital of the world just because of how many theater seats we have here. We've got over 58,000 theater seats in this little 10,000 town. So.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yep. I saw that you even got to perform at the Opry Mills Mall. So tell us how that happened, too.
Yeah, so kind of with the start of going to Electric Jane and doing that little songwriters workshop, I met some of my incredible songwriters and got into that kind of, part and group of Nashville. And with my PR and stuff like that and other songwriters, I got invited to play with multiple artists up at the Opry Mills Mall. I had an hour set, and I went up there and sang multiple cover songs, original songs, and it was an incredible experience. It was really cool to be in Nashville and in the Opry Mills Mall right beside the Grand Ole Opry, and it was definitely a dream come true just to be able to perform and get to share my story a little bit.
That is awesome. I saw that you were working, too, with PCG Nashville. I'm familiar with them. I think my good friend Michelle Willis was signed to them for a little bit, and I know there's some others. I used to see their logo flash around all the time, but I haven't seen or heard anything from them for a while, so that was interesting to see in your bio, too. So, yep.
Yeah, I did it through the PCG up at Opry Mills Mall. That's who I did it with.
That is awesome.
Yes,
now, in 2023, it said that marked a significant year for your songwriting career. You began collaborating with a gentleman by the name of Britton Cameron out of Nashville. Tell us about that.
Yes, Britton Cameron, back to the Electric Jane, that's where I met him. And we got about 5 or 6 songs we've done together, even more at this point, but he's a great songwriter. He's written with some amazing artists, and he just has a great storytelling ability, and it was such a great time mashing up our ideas together, and I feel like we created some incredible stories and songs together. And we did many online sessions and wrote online. I actually went up to his studio up in Nashville too. He's just an incredible guy and an incredible person, period.
Isn't that interesting and neat who you meet through the world of music, like me meeting you tonight through this interview and doing this? And I've watched a lot of young people like you and your careers blossom over the last 14 years of doing this program. But, yeah, you meet so many neat people, and that's what keeps you going, isn't it? It's about those people and that journey, isn't it? The steps along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about the journey,
Yep.
And I never noticed how small, like how big Nashville is and how big the country is, but to a certain degree, it's still a small town feel. You got a small circle of that people know each other.
Right.
And so it's really cool.
Now, growing up, too, as a country girl, you probably kind of grew up that way, too, in North Carolina, right?
I did, yeah. I live in a small town called Coates. The population is 2,000. And so very small town. Everybody knows everybody. You either go to church with them or, you just school, everybody. But I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right. And it says that you growing up were very actively involved in church. And I talked to a lot of people that's where they really started singing and trying to kind of really hone their craft. You kind of mix in your voice with a lot of others. But now, were you one of those little girls that wanted to sing so bad you've got a hairbrush as a microphone in front of the bathroom mirror or whatever, that kind of thing? Or?
Yeah, I was. You know, my mom and dad called me their little songbird because I was never quiet. I'd always hum or, you know, just make up songs and stuff like that. So I would definitely say I had my little hairbrush and singing or just, you know, singing in the shower and stuff like that. And back to church, I sang in my choir for years. I was actually the choir at my church. It was a lot of older ladies and older men of the church, and but they kind of took me underneath their wing and let me sing there in the choir at like 9 years old.
Wow.
So, you know, it was really cool. I've always been singing as long as I can remember.
That's awesome. And it has led you now to getting even terrestrial radio airplay. I saw 94.7 FM Spotlight on homegrown Carolina country. You did that with a song called Irreplaceable.
Yes, I did. That was absolutely incredible. You know, growing up in North Carolina, that's the radio I listened to, you know, 94.7, the country radio. And so it was really cool to hear my song, especially the song Irreplaceable, because that song is so special to me because I wrote it about my Nana who sadly passed away from brain cancer. And so that was also the first song that I ever released, my first original song. So it was absolutely incredible that the first song I ever released got that much spotlight from such, you know, big radio stations. And,
right.
Yeah.
That is awesome, man. Congratulations on that. Like I said to you before we got on the air, we're going to put you out on 14 radio stations around the country and around the world because you've probably figured this out a while back that country music is universal. They love it in all these other countries. And when you see your streaming platforms and everything that you're on and the stats from all of that, you're probably kind of blown away by who's listening and where from, huh?
I am, yeah. I've seen stuff in Australia and like just Indonesia. I'm like, well, yeah.
Indonesia, there you go.
Yeah, for real. Country, you know, it's everywhere.
Yeah, they need you in Indonesia. That's right.
They sure do.
Absolutely. And, you know, that is a cool thing because, you know, one push of the button with internet radio now, you know, and a lot of these terrestrial stations do the same thing now. They have their own apps that, you know, you can drive away from their signal, but you can catch them online, you know, and so it just keeps you going and keeps you relevant on the radio, and that's what we love. Now, were you still in school when you started, made your first record or your first single came out? And if so, what did your classmates think of you getting on the radio?
Yeah, so my first song, Irreplaceable, when I first released that, I was in, I think, 11th grade, so I was a junior in high school.
Okay.
And so, yeah, a lot of my students, you know, I was actually homeschooled. I went to public and private school, but all middle school and high school, I was homeschooled. And so we went to a community, you know, where a lot of families went and stuff. And so it was really cool to see so many families, not just the children. You know, I'd walk in and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you, Emma. Like, I heard your song on the radio." And I was like, "Well, thank you so much."
That's
and I'm kind
awesome.
of shy and quiet, and I'm like, "Well, thank you so much. It's such a big deal." But at the same time, I didn't want to, you know, flash it to everyone, you know, to seem that way. But yeah, it was incredible. I got a lot of love during that time, and still am getting a lot of support and love from everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and flash it. Heck, dress flash it when you go on stage too, will you?
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely. That's the dream right there, isn't it? To get to wear some of those flashy outfits and things like that and get in front of folks and you know, you spend probably as much time preparing song sets and everything as you do preparing wardrobes. And what am I going to wear tonight, right?
Oh, yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. That's the truth.
A lot of fun putting on a show, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Well,
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun having you on this show already. I love this too.
Thank
So
you.
let's talk about your first song now. Down there at Coates, North Carolina, where you're from, and in Branson, those are small towns, small communities. There's a lot of gossip, and this song is called "Secrets Are Safe." So tell us about it.
Yeah, so when I wrote this song, I wrote it with Britt and Cameron. And, you know, before this, I had written Irreplaceable, and I wrote it about my Nana and was kind of in a different time of my life, you know, just a little bit of sadness and stuff. So when I came to him to write Secrets Are Safe, I wanted to write something fun and kind of just tell a story, and how you said it, being in a small town, gossip goes around, everybody knows everything. And so I thought it would be good to have a cool little song telling about how, you know, it's okay to have secrets, you know.
Right.
And me, personally, I do, you know, I don't gossip around and stuff like that. So this song was really kind of just to have a fun, upbeat song that people can relate to.
Man, I love that. And that's exactly what country music does, doesn't it? It tells the best stories, and it is relatable. People can, relate to it. And you probably hear it when you go to your shows and you do these meet and greets, or you sell backstage passes or something like that. You know, you really get to dig into their story, too, and your music resonating with them. It's really a cool deal, isn't it?
It really is. And, you know, when you're writing these songs and, you know, just period in life, you think other people really can't relate to it, but almost anybody, what they've gone through and stuff, at least somebody else has experienced it, even if it don't feel it in the moment. You know, everybody, you know, experiences the same things.
Now, I've talked to a bunch of artists doing this program. I mean, a bunch, but, they've all said, or a lot of them have said, that if I can just help one person through my music in some way, then it was all worth doing. I bet you'll agree with that statement.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100% agree with that. Yeah. That's really what it's all about, you know. It really is. Pretty
amazing what music can do in 3 minutes and 41 seconds that we're getting ready to play right now, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love it. Well, thank you for making it radio ready. It is amazing. So we're going to play Emma Grace Glover. We're going to play Secrets Are Safe. And then we're going to come back and talk about our other two, Better Places and then Soul Horse. You'll hear about those when we continue on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
It's you and me again. These four walls are closing in. No need to pretend. My love's always been guaranteed. If you're ever in need, lay your burdens down so I can keep the demons out. The place you should never doubt. My heart is where I will keep, under lock and key. Don't worry, baby, your secrets are safe with me. Give me your comfort and your struggles and everything in between. Shake off your worries and your troubles, set them free. Tell me your wishes you've been longing for, all of your hopes and your dreams. Don't worry, baby, your secrets are safe with me. Hold me close, whisper like a summer breeze blowing by to old man when he cries. Wrap up the old memories, put 'em under the tree. Don't worry, baby, your secrets are safe with me. Give me your comfort and your struggles and everything in between. Shake off your worries and your troubles, set 'em free. Tell me your wishes you've been longing for, all your hopes and your dreams. Don't worry, baby, 'cause when it's all said and done, your secrets are safe with me.
Her name is Emma Grace Glover. That is a great tune. It is called Secrets Are Safe. And, whatever secrets you got, they're safe with me. We were having as much fun off the air while that was playing as we have been having on the air, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Getting to know each other. Now, one secret that you did tell me that I'm going to tell is that you are also a part-time EMT. And so that's what Kyle Antone, who I just interviewed before you, same thing. He's a paramedic too, part-time.
Yeah, so I'm a rookie fireman and an EMT.
That's awesome.
I joined the fire department at 14. I was a junior firefighter, and my dad and my sister, it's a family affair.
Now, I got my learner's permit to drive in Kansas when I was 14. They let you drive the fire truck that young or what?
Oh, no, we got to wait for 18 for that. Liability.
That's a liability, right? Well, I have ability to lie.
For real. Yeah.
That wasn't me driving, officer.
For real.
Oh, man, I love that. And I grew up watching the show Emergency. That's showing my age, and we just lost Randall Mantooth that played on there, one of the great guys on Emergency and all of that. Now we have Chicago PD and Fire and all of that. We watch those shows in Chicago Med. I love that whole series.
Oh, yeah. I watched the Chicago PD. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. And, and I tell this all the time, and I just told it to Kyle, too. You probably realize it, but, and through your music, you're having an impact. But, you're impacting people's lives by doing that, for the good. Because a lot of people, young people, they grow up, they want to be doing what you're doing, being an EMT or a firefighter or a police officer, that kind of thing. A lot of them want to get into music and be a country music star, too. So you're kind of like living the best of both worlds, aren't you?
I am, yes. I'm trying,
Right on. Yep, and you're having a great impact on people, so that's good stuff. Now, the second song that we're going to play tonight is called Better Places. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, so I wrote Better Places, and kind of a little bit of a darker time of my life. I kind of lost my Nana, and me and my Nana, she was my person, we were so close, and she lived up in Virginia, and I'd go for 2 weeks, always during the summer, for tennis camp, and I'd go up there and help her in her garden, and we'd cook and bake, and so she was really close to me. So when I lost her, it was really tough on me and my whole family. She was just such a light in this world. And I wrote this song, being raised Christian and being in the church, it really just, even though it's hard on earth and everybody goes through tough times, that there is a better place, and that one day we'll all be there and we won't have to worry about suffering or pain. And so I really wrote this song to help relate to people that have lost people, or not even lost people, just going through a hard time, that there are better places.
Yeah, man, that is a good story. I love that. Love the song, too, and the folks are going to love it when we push play on it here in a little bit. Now, the third one has an interesting title, and I tell this all the time. I get a lot of interesting one-word titles, and I don't know really what it's about until I ask the artist. So this one is called Soul Horse. Tell us about it.
Yes, so Soul Horse is one of the songs that, I wrote really from my childhood. I've always been raised around horses and have 2 horses now at my farm. And, but this song was kind of written, inspired by my soul horse. Her name was Harley. She was an Appaloosa, beautiful horse. And I could always talk to her, even if she couldn't talk back. I'd look in her eyes and it looked like she was listening to me, like she really understood me.
Right.
And so I wrote this song also based off of one of my favorite movies, Flicka. And so I really, put those 2 things together and wrote a song to tell a story about a girl in some of the hardest time of her life, and how she found comfort and joy and, felt some kind of support through an animal that can't even speak. But, sometimes you can feel the most love and stuff through things that can't even speak,
That's amazing. So, now, I'll show you my age. My first experience with watching a horse on TV was a talking horse. It was Mr. Ed back in the day.
Ed,
Remember that?
I have a Palomino here on our farm that looks like Ed.
He's one of the reasons I wanted to get into doing voiceovers. I always love that deep voice of Mr. Ed. So, yep, absolutely. Well, this has been a lot of fun, Emma. And you told me, too, that you are actually in school to be maybe a veterinarian, too. So, you know, music might happen for you big time and full time, and we hope that does. But, you know, you've got a backup plan. You're a smart and talented young lady. So you love working with animals, and so you're doing that. And it's like a 12-hour day, you were telling me. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm in school right now for livestock and poultry management, and right now I'm doing an internship at a vet clinic and working with large animals, mostly out on farms, doing farm calls and stuff. And so I could definitely see my future going down the route of being a vet. And like I said and talked to you before, you never know, I could be the singing vet, you know?
Absolutely. Yep, I was telling you about another one. His name's Doc West. I interviewed him a long time ago, and we actually met him in Nashville when we did an award show there back in 2014. And he's from Houston, Texas, and he's still a veterinarian full-time. And, you know, there's something about doing something that you love. They say you never work a day in your life, do you?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You got to find something that makes you happy, and you want to do it every single day. You want to wake up early, work hard, you know, and go to bed at night being happy.
And you guys as independent artists work super hard, you know, trying to build a brand. I know it from doing this part of it, and the radio part takes a long time. And you've got to build logos, you got to design merch, you got to do show sets, writing songs, putting everything together, getting in the studio, you know, reserving studio time. There's just so much that goes into it, huh?
There is. There's just a lot now with social media. That's such a huge part, you know. And being how I am, I never, you know, social media, I do have all social media, but I never had it before really until starting my original songs and stuff like that. My mom kind of was like, do you want social media? And I was like, I'm good, Mom. I'm good just playing with the animals outside. But, you know, when I started my singing and stuff like that, you have to have it, you know, to reach out to people all over the world.
Yeah.
A lot goes into it that people really don't think about.
Yep. Well, and I've said this too, you know, Alabama had that song, you work a 40-hour week for a living just to push it on down the line. It is those people that are hardworking like you that are pushing it on down the line for 40 hours a week that are buying your show tickets and coming to see you and supporting your music career, huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for real. The hardworking people, you know, they're the ones that show up.
That's it, and they love their country music like no other. That's awesome.
They do.
Well,
yeah, I'm one of them for sure.
It's because people like you are making it, and they sound so good.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, where can folks find Emma Grace Glover if they want to check you out more on social media? And I've been looking at your website and all, but I'll let you tell it.
Yeah, so I have my website, Emma Grace Glover. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, you know, on all social media platforms, all streaming platforms like Apple Music, Spotify, and it's just my name, Emma Grace Glover. You can find me everywhere, really.
Well, you are super talented, fun to talk to. This was our very first radio interview. Anytime you want to do another one, hit me up. It's been a pleasure having you on tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been fun.
You're welcome. And it's great to have people like Kate Raming from the PR Lab in your corner, too, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes, I couldn't do it without them.
Yep, they're all good people. So thank you for your time tonight. Tell them we said thank you for the interview, and we'll see you on the radio, as I say around here.
Oh, yes.
You betcha. Better Places and Soul Horse with Emma Grace Glover coming up right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Leaves will fall, flowers will wither away, all good things disappear. The ones we love, they fade like a picture. I say there's better places than here. Love is a maze and time is a mystery. Life always runs out of years. I know a place that's longer than history. Yeah, there's better places in here, where the streets are gold, but no one needs the money, and the flowers bloom all year. the streets are gold, but no one needs the money, and the flowers bloom all year. Where we never grow old, and the sky is always sunny. Yeah, there's better places than here. I know there's better places than here. Well, lately I've been hurting, and I can hear the angels call us home. Where the streets are gold, but no one needs the money, and the flowers bloom all year. Yeah, where we never grow old, and the sky is always sunny. Yeah, there's better places than here. I know there's better places than here. So even when you're weary and burdened, why go waste one more tear? 'Cause I don't know much, but one thing's for certain, that there's better places than here.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
She was 13, going on Wild Heart in Wyoming. Her only brother lost his life on Route 89. She was searching for a reason to keep going, and he walked into her world just in time. She thought, hey boy, what's your name? But he was a runner. When he saw her looking at him, he was gone. She kept coming back to where she saw him over the summer. And if she died trying, she would ride him home. So saddle up the wind. She don't need no rope to rein him in. They're connected deep enough to understand that you ain't got a force so horse. She says, Daddy, can I keep him? He won't eat much. He says, honey, he's almost as wild as you. He's never seen fences from the inside. He's gotta run for his spirit to be true. Mama says this might be just what she needs now to keep her on the path of healing and away from the darker side. He's fired up something in her that she believes in. I think I see hope in her eyes. So saddle up the wind. She don't
talented young lady. Her name is Emma Grace Glover. Thank you, Emma, for a great radio interview tonight. She's hanging out with us live, folks, over here at Tim Kelly On Air on TikTok. Come in and follow and like and share Emma Grace Glover. What a fantastic artist. And she had some great stories and some great music. My wife is loving her, too. So that's always a bonus. I love that. So thank you for doing the interview tonight. And after this live show is over, that interview will be found in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. You can hit that tab at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now for one more hour. I'm live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm also live on my Facebook account and live, of course, on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. There's a Radio Boss player on the website. That is the live audio only, so that's the one to hit the play button on right now. And underneath, it's a QR code. If you scan that and save it to your device, that's the Tim Kelly Show app for the live audio. And I'll be back live tomorrow night, of course, at 7 o'clock Central Time and Friday night as well. This next artist making his radio debut on the Tim Kelly Show, it is Rod Lucky Duck Duckworth. This is 1983. Remember that year? On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I met her in a bar in 1983. Little did I know that she'd go out with me. Just a rock and roll singer in this run-down bar. I watched her as I played my old guitar. Sometimes your dreams are right before your eyes, and sometimes you will get the big surprise. Pretty eyes and a pretty smile. They're alone, driving me oh so wild. She has shown, yeah, she's what I needed all along. Many years later, she is still here with me. Two hearts beating, perfect harmony. I found her when her eyes spoke to me back in 1983.
This hour of the Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Trisha Marie Music. Check out Trisha Marie Music on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and on TikTok at Trisha Marie 00.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
was 24 with a dream and a Chevrolet. Windows down, trying to outrun yesterday. Small town girl with a heart held tight, writing down songs in the middle of the night. I got a little bit of rust on my soul, a few old scars and a heart of gold. But every now and every wrong turn left me with something I had to learn. Some nights it feels like the week might win, but I hear a voice saying, don't give in. If something's gonna kill me, it won't be chasing what I believe. I'd rather burn than never know how far this wild heart could go. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I'm still standing in these boots with a little faith in a lot somehow. I'm better than the hurt right now. I've heard plenty of empty words before from people who never dreamed this hard. But I learned you can't strike gold if you're too afraid to lose control. So I keep driving these back road nights, following that dashboard light, trusting where this road leads me, even if it's not what they see. Every scar's just proof I tried, every tear kept this dream alive. If something's gonna kill me, it won't be chasing what I believe. I'd rather burn than never know how far this wild heart could go. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I'm still standing in these boots with a little faith and a lot somehow. I'm better than the hurt right now. Maybe the road gets rough sometimes. Maybe the climb is steeper than I like. But I didn't come this far to stop. I've still got too much fire in my heart. If something's gonna kill me, it won't be chasing what I believe. I'd rather burn than never know how far this wild heart could go. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I'm still standing in these boots with a little faith and a lot somehow. I'm better than the hurt right now. Yeah, better than the hurt right now. Still a little rust, but I'm gold somehow.
That is brand new music from Trisha Marie. That is called Chevrolet Yesterday. And everybody's loving that one, Trisha. I just pulled that one out tonight. I thought, man, I haven't played that song yet, so let's do it tonight. Trisha Marie is the director of new artist promotions for the Tim Kelly Show from Michigan. You can check her out on the Meet the Staff page on KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And she's also a sponsor of the program, so you can check her out on the sponsors tab and a bunch of other tabs. It's on the homepage and everything. So if you see her scroll by, click on her logo and it'll take you right to what she's got going on in the world of country music. She is fantastic. And just last week, she got radio airplay at a mainstream station up there in Michigan where she lives, and they picked Cowgirl Impulses. Well, that's a song I actually picked for them to play, and they did it. So congratulations, Trisha Marie. Absolutely love your music. Elizabeth Ann, we love her music too. She is from Texas. This is called Sister Sing Sing It Again from Elizabeth Ann on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
The time my little boots hit the floor, I remember my daddy's old six-string rusted and worn. He taught me a lot about honky-tonks, whiskey and singing country songs. Yeah, Daddy sure loved to hear me sing. I hear him holler from the back, sing it again, sister, sing it again, yeah. Yeah, I'll bet from Fort Worth to Abilene, Austin, Lubbock, everywhere in between, raising hell and singing good old country. Country roads to a Houston show. Been to Nashville and back again. There's just nothing like a Texas crowd, rowdy and loud. Sing it again, sister, sing it again, yeah. Yeah, I'll bet from Fort Worth to Abilene, Austin, Lubbock, everywhere in between, raising hell and singing good old country. Daddy's on the front row, boots on the road, gives me a wink and a grin. I didn't know he knew way back then I'd be raising hell and singing good old country. Yeah, I'll bet from Fort Worth to Abilene, Austin, Lubbock, everywhere in between, raising hell and singing good old country. Sing it again, sister, sing it
Feel good time.
Turn the dial up, let your heart unwind.
Fresh new voices rolling down your way.
We're riding into town on a brand new wave.
It's a Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, spinning all the best in new indie country.
Back road bars.
To big bright dreams. You hear tomorrow stars first, right here with Tim Kelly. Yeah, the Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, playing all the best in new indie country.
Don't touch that dial.
We're just getting started.
The Tim Kelly Show.
Indie Wednesday.
Well, I put one in that didn't want to play, so I'll have to reload that one. We got Maddie. She's going to be up next with a great tune called Hot Mess. She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday, and she is hanging out with us live over on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. R.E. Maddie is M-A-T-T-E-I. Go give her a like and a follow and get yourself some Hot Mess. Here it is live right now on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I'm a 9-to-5 working girl, wear my Maybelline lips in pink rose, sporting beige heels, making hot dollar deals. Got a secret that they don't know. I'm just a hot mess, and he likes me like that. My hair pulled back in yoga pants. That's when I'm at my best. Kick my heels off, put my boots on, grab a cup of joe, for wheeling we go. The Wrangler's kicking up stone. Just a hot mess. Just a hot mess. The dawn is breaking, 6 a.m. Got a date with my man, it's a tailgate weekend. BBQ on my lips, he leans in for a kiss and whispers, I wish the weekend wouldn't end. Just a hot mess, and he likes me like that. My hair pulled back in yoga pants. When I'm at my best, kick my heels on, put my boots on, grab a cup of joe, but we wheeling we go. The Wrangler's kicking up storms just to hide me. Some say I'm leading a double life. I'm just a weekend warrior that cleans up real nice, just a hot mess. And he likes me like that. My hair pulled back in yoga pants. It's when I'm at my best. Kick my heels off, put my boots on, grab a cup of Joe, but wheeling we go. The Wrangler's kicking up storms just to hide me. Just to hide me. I'm just a hot man. I'm just a hot man.
Put on my first suit and tie. I was barely 6 years old. Dad said it was time to say goodbye. Drove out to that Church of Christ. Took a walk on up the hill under that West Virginia pine. Mama didn't say a word about the hole in my dress shoes, but she cried over the one they lowered Grandpa down into. Some made to get stitched up, fall into and climb out of. Some stop you in your tracks right where you are. Some you just fill up with dirt, whiskey or whatever works. Some stand way heavy on your heart. Most of them ain't deep enough to scar, but some holes leave a mark. I remember being 23. Planned out our whole world, how we grow that family tree. I finally saved the cash to buy a ring. Worked up the nerve to take her hand to get down on her knee. But she had a change of heart. I guess something changed her mind. And it might take forever to heal the hole she left inside. Yeah, some are made to get stitched up, fall into and climb out of. Some stop you in your tracks right where you are. Some you just fill up with dirt, whiskey or whatever works. Some stand way heavy on your heart. Most of them ain't deep enough to scar, but some holes leave a mark. Leave a mark. Been a while since I'd heard his name. Figured I was one too many sins for being saved. I ain't got it all together. I realize I'm just a man. And when I'm at rock bottom, I'm reminded of his hand. Some made to get stitched up, fall into and climb out of. Some stop you in your tracks right where you are. Some you just fill up with dirt, whiskey or whatever works. Some stand way heavy on your leave a mark. Some hoes leave a mark.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
My resistance don't miss some. The late nights and withdrawals from you. My Lucchese still take me downtown here lately till 2. And there's a sign in the window, drinks 1 for 2. It kinda makes sense. I'm drunk 'cause of you, and I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley, Bluebird hits me just the same. Or baby blue, all I hear is you. No 100 proof numbs the pain. In your tin hall smoking Southpaw, you slide around the Southpaw or straight, and them miss me still get me in a Maker's Mark whiskey kind of state. And there's a sign in the window says Neon Moon. I hope his light is hell, 'cause I'll be howling here soon. And I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley, Bluebird hits me just the same. Baby blue, all I hear is you. No 100 proof numbs the pain. That denim on the dance floor is all shades of you. Can't shake that color, no matter what I do. And I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley, Bluebird hits me just the same. Blue moon or baby blue, all I hear is you. And no 100 proof numbs the pain.
Brand new music from Ever Creek Union featuring Nick Taylor on lead vocals there, Tayler. You can check out Nick Taylor music on social media, and we've done a couple of great radio interviews. And Ever Creek Union, go give his band a like and a follow on social media as well. Fantastic song, Numbs the Pain from Ever Creek Union. Anna Scott is from Cleveland, and her latest single is called Close to Cleveland. Anna Scott music on social media, and she does a lot of TikTok content. Go give her a like and a follow over there as well. And here she is with Close to Cleveland on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I grew up close to Cleveland, same house my mom was raised in, with a winding driveway off a county road. 10 minutes from Lake Erie, in the summer we spent nearly every minute out there fishing on our boat. So I'll be rooting for the Browns this football season. I can't help it, I grew up close to Cleveland. I'm getting used to being landlocked, playing honky-tonks, and I've got a studio with a skyline view. I'm following the music, call my mom when I get homesick. She keeps me up on all the local news. She don't mind my dreaming, she just wishes I could keep it close to Cleveland. I've seen all kinds of coastlines in the Rocky Mountain sky. So many pretty places on the map. But there's nothing like a visit with my family at Christmas. I know my heart's at home when I go back. The hardest part is leaving, 'cause nowhere ever will come close to Cleveland. The hardest part is leaving. Oh, the hardest part is always leaving, 'cause nowhere ever will come close to Cleveland.
The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, from Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, KICR, New Country's Best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home light. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, from Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, KICR, New Country's Best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday.
night, just a few minutes more. Gonna see me running out the door. Waited forever for a hot summer's day. A constant craving, I need to get away. The car is loaded, my bags are all packed. Let's hit the road, I don't want to look back. Finally, it's the weekend, get me out of this place. It's the weekend, need the sun on my face. It's the weekend, time to clear my mind. It's the weekend, leave it all far behind. We spent some time hanging down by the lake. Wind and the waves take my blues away. On the beach, just enjoying the view. Falling in love's way too easy to do. I can't remember having so much fun. I wish the summer could go on and on. Yeah, it's a weekend, get me out of this place. It's a weekend, need the sun on my face. It's a weekend, time to clear my mind. It's a weekend, leave it all far behind. Campfire singing a cold one or two, telling jokes and laughing like fools. Moonlight dancing like we don't care, making memories that'll last for years. Yeah, it's a weekend, get me out of this place. It's the weekend, feel the sun on my face. It's the weekend, time to clear my mind. It's the weekend, leave it all far behind. Leave it all far behind. Leave it all far behind. Yeah, boss. You want me to do what? It's the weekend. I don't think so. It's the weekend. Hasta la vista, baby.
That is brand new music from KC Carter. It is called It's the Weekend. Well, not quite. It's only Wednesday, but we're getting close to the weekend. We're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. And I just played that tonight because KC Carter had a birthday yesterday, and I wanted to play his song for him when I got back on the radio and wish him a very happy birthday as well. Go give KC Carter a like and a follow and tell him you heard It's the Weekend on the Tim Kelly Show. How about the director of new artist promotions for Missouri, from Moberly, Missouri, my good friend Madison Sharp? This is called Parting Water on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
What day is it? Can you tell me where I've been? Am I home now? Did the nightmare finally end? 'Cause I've been my biggest enemy. Won't you wake me in the morning? I think I need some sleep. And won't you come down with me? Wrap me in your arms. Oh, but please don't leave. 'Cause I promise I'll make better choices next time. But some this time. 'Cause I made it out, I made it out alive. I thank God for parting water to help me fly. And I missed it here. Somebody please let me out. 'Cause these wicked games I'm playing are over now. 'Cause I made it out, I made it out alive. I thank God for parting water to help me fly. I made it here, and I'm finally out. These wicked games I've been playing are over now.
KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, new country's best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home light. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, new country's best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday.
Didn't see that one coming. It hit me out of the blue. It knocked me down for a moment. What am I gonna do? My pride has been shaken. Doubt is creeping in. Nobody's gonna lend a hand. Is the devil gonna win? Gotta grab my bootstraps, pick my ass off the floor. Dust me off, straighten my hat, reach for that bottle and more. 'Cause right now, more than ever, I need a little grit. G4, get it done, I'll start right now. It's all up to me. See, we'll take no prisoners. Sometimes you just gotta find a little grit. A little grit. Look around, you're all alone. Help ain't on the way. Dig down deep inside your soul, especially on those rainy days. When everything relies on you, you find the I in team. There is no plan or path to walk. You know what I mean. Gotta grab my bootstraps, pick my ass off the floor. Dust me off, straighten my hat, reach for that bottle and more. 'Cause right now, more than ever, I need a little grit. G4, get it done, I'll start right now. It's all
What a great vocal performance in the latest single from Mike Sadinsky. It is called Grit, and sudsbehindthemic.com is his website. We've done a great radio interview in the past. You can check it out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. But we didn't talk about Grit. It came out after we did the interview, but I love that song. Definitely. This next young lady happens to be the niece of a fellow by the name of Alan Jackson. She calls him Uncle Hat because he's always wearing a hat, and usually a white one. He's one of the good guys. Her latest single is called Honky Tonk Talkin' from Carlisle Wright on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
From this long work week, and I'm looking for something to do. I need some meatball belt and some jukebox playing, some B&D Neon Moon. Well, I ain't got no choice but to listen to the voice that's ringing in the back of my head. He said, I got the drinks if you got the money, and together we're a perfect pair. It's like the honky-tonks talking, sitting there calling my name. I don't need no convincing, ain't got no convictions, I only got the chorus to play. Well, I'll do the chugging if he'll do the pouring, anytime, night or day. Don't know why I'm here so often, I guess it's just the honky-tonk talking. True, through and through, he's purebred American made. So slip on your boots and come on through, 'cause there's some hell waiting to be raised. We're all just looking for a damn good time, something to heal the hurt. Well, the doctors do nothing and the pills won't cut it. He's the only one that's got the cure. It's like the honky-tonks talking, sitting there calling my name. I don't need no convincing, ain't got no convictions, I only got the chorus to play. Well, I'll do the chugging if he'll do the pouring, anytime, night or day. Don't know why I'm here so often, I guess it's just the honky-tonk talking. Honky-tonks talking, sitting there calling my name. I don't need no convincing, ain't got no convictions, I only got the chorus to play. Well, I'll do the chugging if he'll do the pouring, anytime, night or day. Don't know why I'm here so often, I guess it's just the honky-tonk talking. Yeah. Here so often, I guess it's just the honky-tonk talking.
This is Troy Cross, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Didn't ask for much, but you acted like it. Was it really love? If it's just me trying. Heard your friends talking about the way she tied you down. I wish that they were joking. I bet you buy roses and
say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Would have been fine with bluebells or daisies. I leave flowers just sitting there waiting for you to stop your truck, put 'em in a Dixie cup. A real man would for sure, but that ain't what you were. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Boy, you got some nerve to give and I deserve. You walked away too clean for how you drug me through the dirt. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you promised that you would never leave, but you didn't buy those roses for me.
That is one of two singles that she has out to radio right now. That is Buy Her Roses and another great tune called Meant to Be. She is Shiloh Woods, and young Shiloh Woods was turned on to me by Kyle Antone. Thank you for that find, brother. She is awesome, and she sent me some cool merch and everything already, so thank you, Shiloh, for that, and I look forward to our upcoming interview later on in the fall as well. Terrence Hart is up next with a great tune called Never Like Never, and we got to meet the writer of this song today. Doc Arnett, one of the writers in the KICR Songwriter Showcase, was dropping his kids off and heading back home. He calls me up and says, hey, would you like to have lunch? And so we had some time today, and we got to meet him. It was fantastic, and he'll be posting those pictures, and I'll share them too on social media as well. But a few months ago, he asked me, who do you hear singing this song, Never Like Never, that I wrote, of the independent artists that you play? And I said, boy, that sounds like Terrence Hart. So Terrence Hart went into the studio. Terrence Hart, by the way, is from Canada, and Doc Arnett is from Kansas. So there you go. They made the connection, and he recorded the song, and now it comes back around and gets on the Tim Kelly Show, and that's exactly how it's supposed to work with the songwriters. Terrence Hart and his version of Never Like Never, written by Doc Arnett, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on Indie Wednesday.
I've heard no end at midnight yet. I've met maybes that were a sure bet. I've seen the fern that goes soft with time. But I think I heard a real never this time. She caught me lying about where I'd been. I called it fun, but she called it sin. I knew I was done by the look in her eyes. She turned her back and said goodbye. I heard never like never before. Sounded like a key to a barroom door. I slipped up when I crossed that line. Yeah, I think I heard a real never this time. Back home a little past 4. jump by the front door. She went all in, changed the locks this time. Left me a note, said don't even try. I knocked and joked, said baby it's me. She said I know, now you're finally free. I laughed like I meant it, but I cried inside. I stood there dumber than my alibi. Heard never like never before. Sounded like a kick to a barroom door. I slipped up when I crossed that line. Yeah, I think I heard a real never this time. Everything I said just made things worse. Should have put my mouth in reverse. I tried sweet talk, I tried remorse. Turns out silence was a smart course. I heard never like never before. Sounded like a kick to a barroom door. I slipped up when I crossed that line. Yeah, I think I heard a real never this time. We'll never this time. Yeah, I'm sure I heard we'll never this time. Yeah, never this time.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Up on these hills, chasing whitetails, my favorite thrill. Walk outside, see them stars at night. Listen to the whippoorwill sing a lullaby. You can't hear the noise of a passing car unless they pulling up into my yard. Love my Jesus, I love my friends. Drank my beers from aluminum cans. Country folk, a living right. Musky down wine when it's harvest time. Give me a shot of that old moonshine. Turn the radio up, dance a little jigger. Ain't nothing better than a moonlight kiss. When the horseshoe rings, we got brothers over there fighting overseas. Can't win a battle if you never try. It's a country folk a living right. Sticks. Pretty little girls and all you country hits. We sang our
world so filled with hate? What if we fill it with love? Why do we look at the color of skin and not see the rainbow of beauty within? Are we so afraid of what we don't know? We miss the treasure of sharing our soul. One fine day, the madness will cease, and all of God's children will be living in peace. We'll fly like the sparrows on the summer breeze if we let our hearts be true. We'll see what love can do. Oh, too many hearts are hanging in shame, taking up vices to cover their pain. They turn to anger, the guns and the drugs, when one helping hand could turn them to love. One fine day, the madness will cease, and all of God's children will be living in peace. We'll fly like the sparrows on the summer breeze. We let our hearts be true. We'll see what love can do. We all know what love can do, if only given a chance. It's like we all can hear the music, but only a few will dance. One fine day, the madness will cease, and all of God's children will be living in peace. We'll fly like the sparrows on the summer breeze if we let our hearts be true. We'll see what love. One fine day, the madness will cease, and all of God's children will be living in peace. Like the sparrows on the summer breeze, we let our hearts be true. We'll see what love can do. Yes, we will see what love can do. Oh, yeah. Yes, we will.
Howdy, folks. This is Rick Trevino, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing you country's best.
His daddy's daddy picked up some land, built every brick with his bare hands. I didn't know that could be done. Things were easy way back then, long before the turning winds, long before the clouds covered the sun. Out where the sun sets low, 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. He took her back through that hometown. She vowed she'd never stick around. then crickets ringing in her ears. 20 years how they flew by, the city girl within her died. No better time or place than here, out where the sun sets low. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. I go back from time to time past that old ghost town sign. Sometimes I wonder why'd I go out where the sun sets low. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road. Best little town, I swear. Stop by if you dare. Further out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, out where the sun sets low. 20 long miles outside of Ghost Town Road.
That is the title track to Album of the Year nominated Ryan Bodine for the Josie Awards, and that is called Ghost Town Road. And man, he's got 7 nominations. He was just telling us on TikTok over here, and I hope he wins something, man. That's going to be a great, great show. September the 20th is when it happens from the Grand Ole Opry, and what an honor that would be to walk into that circle holding up the award for Album of the Year. Congratulations, Ryan Bodine, on the nominations and everything you got going on from Huntington Beach, California. Thank you for joining me tonight from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And I want to thank my special guests, Kyle Antone and Emma Grace Glover, for being on the show tonight. Join me tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time for Triple Play Thursday, where every artist on the show gets 3 songs in a row played. And I've got 2 great radio interviews with songwriters from the KICR Songwriter Showcase, and their songs are playing on the Demolition Derby, but we're going to play them tomorrow night on this program. They are Missy D. Johnson and my good buddy Keith Camp. Can't wait to talk to those folks tomorrow night. Join me then, will you? The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on social media, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. eternity.